Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to my live broadcast for the Natural Fertility Company. We are the naturalfertilityshop.com and naturalfertilityinfo.com. I hope everyone is doing well today. How is everybody? Thumbs up? I hope so. Today we're going to talk about one herb that is something to consider on your fertility plan. Why milk thistle seed should be a part of your natural fertility plan. In the past several weeks, I've been talking to you all about fertility cleansing. So why should milk thistle seed be a part of your natural fertility program? Because a healthy liver is necessary. I wish I could say in bold, necessary for hormonal balance. And obviously, hormonal balance is necessary for healthy fertility to be able to conceive naturally and, progress through our natural transitions in life as women and men. So, because a healthy liver is necessary for hormonal balance. So, milk thistle seed comes from the milk thistle plant. It's commonly called blessed thistle, St. Mary's thistle, Marian thistle, or holy thistle. But milk thistle is the one that, a part of the milk thistle plant is what we use in herbal medicine. The seeds are what are used. The plant is a gigantic thistle, if you know what that is, or what an artichoke looks like. And it has a little tiny bulb on the top with a beautiful purple flower. You can sometimes see them growing wildly or in gardens, but it's actually the seed that we use in herbal medicine. The name comes from the milky sap that comes out of the plant when you break the stalk or tear off leaves or something like that. So milk thistle seed is an important part of both the female fertility cleanse kit and the male fertility cleanse kit and the liver cleansing portion of each of those kits if you've ever done a cleanse. And so that's why I'm following up all of my cleansing talk about or with milk thistle seed. But it's something that you can use beyond that. It can be used outside of cleansing, and many people do because they know that either their diet hasn't been as great as it should have been up until this point. They work in an environment where they're exposed to a lot of toxins. They're really stressed. You live in a place where you're exposed to a lot of toxins, or you just want to support liver vitality because that's ultimately what this herb does. Milk thistle seeds are probably one of the most common and suggested herbs, if not the most protective herb for liver health. So it's not going to be hard to find more information on it if you're interested. Its liver protective powers really are amazing in this tiny little, fairly safe seed. It's fairly benign, I should say, probably really safe seed. But why it's supportive of the liver is because it stimulates the liver to regenerate and cleanse itself. So all of these things we talk about, I've said this before, are helping the body do things, and the organs of the body, specifically the reproductive system, do what they're normally supposed to do. So milk thistle stimulates the liver to regenerate and cleanse itself, flush excess hormones and toxins. Also stimulates the liver and the gallbladder to secrete bile, which helps with healthy digestion. Milk thistle seed has been found in studies to protect the liver and help the liver heal after being damaged by alcohol, car exhaust, chemical pollution, and radiation and cancer, chemotherapy and cancer. There is a cancer-related piece that they've done studies on people who've been through cancer treatments and have had their liver health renewed in part with the help of milk thistle seed. So if you're curious about those studies, go ahead and seek those out. They're out there. Cleans the liver, helps the liver stay clean. Doing all of these things. The liver doing all of these things is really important for hormonal balance because the liver processes and helps the body metabolize excess hormones. What else? Can protect the liver from future toxic damage that we don't know will happen or is going to happen. Not unlike the immune system. If your immune system is boosted and working really well, it can help you fight off those invaders that come in, and you may not get sick or the cold. And the same thing goes for the liver. If it's healthy and functioning at its best, it has a better chance of fighting off toxins that are introduced in the body later on, and those toxins not having as much of an effect. And some studies have shown that milk thistle seed is helpful for people with insulin resistance, which is common in PCOS and type 2 diabetes. So it has pretty amazing power in these tiny little seeds. Milk thistle seed is one thing that's also been shown to help women produce more breast milk while breastfeeding, after pregnancy, after birth. And it's been found to help chase depression away at that point. So if you're interested in milk thistle seed at that point, file that away because you'll be at that point someday. I know it. You would want to talk to a midwife or an herbalist or your doctor, or keep doing your research to decide if milk thistle is right for you at that point. Many herbalists believe that milk thistle seeds are actually best consumed in liquid extract form. Those are tinctures. That funny word that everyone says a little bit differently, but Tincture, tincture. We sell it. The Natural Fertility Shop and the Fertilica brand sell a milk thistle seed extract tincture. So we have it available there. And a general dose for men and women is 30 drops 2 to 3 times a day in water. But if you choose to purchase from someone else, follow their suggested use, please. That's a good general rule across the board. And milk thistle seed can be used all cycle long while you're preparing for conception, outside of cleansing if you want to, and all month long for men, because they don't have a cycle. So it can be used. It's one of those things you can continually do. It's also an herb that you can use when you feel you need it. It, of course, is best used long term, but I also find that in part for peace of mind, if I know I've been exposed to some toxins, that using a few days to a few weeks of milk thistle makes me feel better than if I don't do anything at all. So my 2 cents there. What else? Please check with your healthcare provider if you want to use milk thistle seed and you have a liver health issue. You've been diagnosed with a liver disease or liver damage, or you've been through something that's tasked your liver above and beyond our general day-to-day life. And if you would like to continue it in pregnancy, and it's best to work with someone like a midwife or a lactation consultant or an herbalist if you're wanting to use it to support healthy breast milk production. If you're allergic to any plant in the daisy family, it's probably going to be best to avoid milk thistle seeds. I do just have to say that. But in general, other than those few cautions, it is really a rather safe, easy herb to use as a part of your natural fertility plan. I love herb lore. So the ways that things were used in the past, the far past, those really, really, really early herbalists that we don't even really know about how they use plants. I wanted to share some herb lore with you because I found some really fun stuff about milk thistle seed. Supposedly, a bowl of milk thistle seed in a room strengthens the spirit and renews vitalization, so vitalizes people. And if you carry it on you, so a tiny milk thistle seed in an amulet or in your pocket or purse or wherever, it can be helpful for strength and energy. Grown in a garden, it wards off thieves. And now this is all lore, so it's all stories from old. But I thought it was kind of cool. It all makes sense. It isn't too off the wall. If you grow milk thistle in a pot on your doorstep, it can protect against evil. And if you keep it in your pocket, it can guard you from evil. And if you throw it in a fire, it can ward off lightning. There you go. Who knew? Haven't tried any of those things, but if that's your cup of tea, you certainly could try some of those things. I think it's really fun. And I actually have had milk thistle seed in a bowl on my desk before for quite a while. I didn't know all this stuff before, so I really don't know if it warded off evil or revitalized and energized me, but maybe it did. So I hope this is a helpful explanation of milk thistle seed. I think it clarifies why it's in those fertility cleanse kits and helps you know that this is something you can continue beyond cleansing. Much like those detox tips I shared with you last week, milk thistle is something that you can keep doing if you feel like you need that prolonged support. Or if you happen to be in an environment for a while, whether you're traveling or whether your job changes or you've got something where you're exposed to more toxins than you normally are, milk thistle can be a really important ally for helping your body function at its best and flush out all of those toxins and excess hormones and help your liver stay healthy. And thank you everyone who joined today. I appreciate it. If you're interested in milk thistle, definitely contact us at the shop, and we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.